Hey everyone, Dennis K here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hey, listen, I came across this quote from Alex Hermosi, businessman and really good overall influencer, you might say. Not just influencer, but he does a lot of business training, and I kind of follow some of his content. And he posted this a couple of days ago, and I thought it's really spot on for those of us who are looking at Belize, who are buying and investing in Belize real estate. And he said this, that's the thing about opportunity. It looks like a risk at first, and by the time it's risk free, it's not an opportunity anymore. All right. So, what I want to talk to you guys a little bit about today is that I'm very risk adverse. So, I posted a video on this on my YouTube channel probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago now about how extremely careful Steph and I are about the own purchases that we make, our own investments. And we do a tremendous amount of due diligence. But by now, I've gotten to know the different areas. I know the areas that I'm keen on investing in. I know what I'm investing in if it's for the short term, 6 to 12 months, the midterm, maybe 5 to 7 years, and the long term, 10 years or more. And I'm very comfortable because I've seen now over the past 20 years how Belize grows in stops and fits and starts and pivots. And so what I've learned though is really when you identify some of these key areas of the country that have the most potential to give you a solid financial return if everything is looking good. So for example, if it's a desirable area, apart from anything happening that would greatly increase the property values there. In other words, does it have some natural beauty anyway? Is it a place where people are going to want to be anyway? Then, if it is that kind of place that is going to draw in tourists, retirees, vacation home owners, then you look at the next steps. What else is making it an opportunity now? Well, obviously, if everything is said and done, if an area already has paved roads, access to electric, access to city water, everything around it is already built up. You have grocery stores, you have restaurants, you have everything in place. And now all you have are these, let's say, one or two or three lots left available. Well, obviously, the risk has been taken out of the deal because you know exactly who your neighbors are, what the neighborhood looks like, its vibe. But by the time you go to purchase a property in those areas, you're going to pay not only top dollar, but most likely top dollar plus some. You're going to pay over market value because all the risk has been taken out. Whereas if you look for those up and coming areas, let me give you an example. We have a property on the south part of Ambergris Key right now. It's direct beachfront, an oversized beachfront lot in the same community that Steph and I own our beachfront properties in. Has a community pier, electric is on site. All right, it's going for $289,000. And just recently on my YouTube channel, I had a viewer say that they went there and that the road leading down south was so terrible, and the road leading over to Secret Beach was so terrible that they decided not to buy the island. All right, now it made me think, why would this couple, this family, decide not to buy because of what is an existing condition right now? What I think they failed to miss is what are the prices on these properties going to be when the roads are improved? And by the way, I had to laugh because, I've been living in Belize now for 20 years, and the roads on Ambergris Key are the best we've ever seen them. And anybody who is a native San Pedrano, San Pedrana, or expat who's lived there for any length of time would tell you that the roads are the best they've ever been. All right. So before they were two tracks, they were very rarely graded. Anyways, there's a reason why some of these areas are still opportunities because everything isn't already in place. All right. So, hey, if you don't want to buy a beachfront property for less than 300,000 directly on the Caribbean Sea, because in your golf cart it takes you an extra 5 minutes, well, then maybe Ambergris Key isn't for you. Maybe the Cayman Islands is better situated for you. Which, by the way, beachfront in the Cayman Islands is probably going to be about 10 times as much. Or use Key Chapel as an example. Key Chapel is a private island. It is just 2 islands down from Ambergris Key. And there you can get a beachfront property, this exact same size, and they start at $4 million. Oh yeah, and by the way, they're almost sold out. So $4 million on an island for the same water, the same view, different community, of course, compared to less than 300,000 on the island of Ambergris Key with a community pier. All right. So the reason I wanted to put this video out is because the opportunities that exist today, if you haven't been looking at Belize too much, you just started your research, you might research some of these areas like, you know what, I just don't know yet if I see the vision, and that's okay. You don't have to, but look at what other people have done who have come before you. Where have they purchased? Why? How have they done financially? What areas have seen the biggest increase in property values and why? Which areas of the island and even of the mainland have a strong possibility of going up even further because they're in an area where there's going to be some high demand. Now, once that area is fully built up, well, there's no opportunity anymore. All right, you've gotten kind of late in the game in those areas. So yeah, so let me know what you want to do. You want to jump on a Zoom call with me? I'll put my buy me a coffee link below in the video description. We can jump on a call, talk about what you're looking to do. And again, with these opportunities versus risk, I always ask myself, why am I buying now? What area am I buying in? And what is my short-term and long-term goals? With that, I can very easily decide, is this an opportunity I want to take advantage now, or should I be looking somewhere else? All right, thanks again, Alex. I really appreciate the quote. Gave me a lot of inspiration. Hope this is valuable to my viewers today. You all have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.